Let's take a look at some more some more of my CD collection. I was looking before, and let's take a look at some of the Deftones I have. Alright, so these are the Deftones I have. You got the B-sides and rarities. I think this is like a special edition thing. They might still be like this. My shit's fucked up. So I might have to take something that from a shitty band and replace it. Just need a little glue, that's all. No biggie. So this is like, you know, as it says, B-sides, rarities. I think there's like some live tracks, and there's also a DVD that has a lot of the old music videos on it too. And we got the Deftones Live, which came out in 1998, so like around the Fur days, I guess. There's only a couple tracks on it. This one's made in Germany. This might be rare, I'm not even sure. Then we got Diamond Eyes, an album that took me fucking forever to get used to. I mean, you got Deftones albums that I absolutely adore, and then you got ones that I say to myself, what were they thinking? So, this came out in 2010, I believe, yeah. And, like I said, it sat on my shelf for a really long time, and then eventually I started listening to it, and I liked a lot of the stuff on it. But there are still Deftones that I just can't stand, like Saturday Night Wrist and whatever that new one's called, Gore. It's just too slow and shitty. So then we got the Back to School single. I think this is rare. I got this at Rock Fantasy as a used CD. And there's a few tracks on it. Back to School, Feticieria, Back in School, Mini Maggot, Teething, Pink Maggot, shit like that. I think I looked it up on eBay. I don't think it's very rare, but it would definitely be hard to find in stores, that's for sure. Not like you can really find anything in stores nowadays. And we got one that a lot of people know, Around the Fur, which came out in 97 or 98. I forget which one. It's got tracks like My Own Summer and Mascara, Around the Fur, Be Quiet and Drive, Head Up, shit like that. Then we got Adrenaline, which I believe is their debut, with great songs on it such as Bored, Minus Blindfold, Nosebleed, 7 Words, Engine Number 9. Fantastic Deftones, really heavy. I don't know why I even did that, doesn't even have a clear case. Then we have White Pony, which was another one that took a long time for me to get into. I guess I could say it took me a long time to get into all of them, because I used to really hate Deftones. I couldn't stand Chino's voice. To me, he just whined all the time. This one's got such memorable songs such as Feticieria, Digital Bath, Eli, RX Queen, Teenager, Knife Party, Passenger, Change in House of Flies, and Pink Maggot. Then we got the Deftones Subtitle, which came out in 2003. This one, believe it or not, is my favorite one. I even got my Deftones ticket inside there. It says Taste of Chaos. I'm not sure why, because there was only like 3 or 4 bands there. But that was it. This one's got some fantastic songs like Hexagram, Needles and Pins, Minerva, Death Blow, Battle Axe, Bloody Cape. Oh, I love this album so much. Love. Alright, let's see. What else do we got here? Let's take a look at some of my Immortals. Alright, so these are my Immortals. We got Pure Holocaust. 90% of these I got at Rock Fantasy. This came out in 1993. Then we got the Diabolical Full Moon. And this one, I believe, was their debut in 1992. Looks like one of them didn't want to wear makeup in this one. What a fucking party pooper you are. So I believe I got this one at Rock Fantasy as well. This one as well. This is the Blizzard Beasts. Oh no, this isn't Blizzard. This is Battles in the North. I always, because they're posing in the snow and shit like that, I figure it's Blizzard Beasts all the time. Made in Germany. I don't know if any of these are rare or what have you. I don't even know if I've even listened to most of these. I'm just, you know, I'm a big collector. I mean, I do listen to Immortal. There's certain albums I do listen to. I haven't heard a lot of their early stuff. This one is really heavy, and this is why. There's a bunch of CDs in here. At the Heart of Winter. And what's this one? Damned in Black. Battles in the North. I should put those in my car. That's where they belong. So like I said, At the Heart of Winter. And this one looks like it came out in 1999. And yeah, these I gotta put in my car. I don't even know why the hell they're even in here. But I knew they felt heavy. Then we got one of the ones that I do listen to more than once. Damned in Black. This is their 2000 release. And I really do love Immortal. I really do. And you know what? As soon as I'm done with this video, I am going to put some of these old Immortals on. Because I really do love Immortal. I think Bath is one really crazy character. He seems like a real fun guy to drink with. Then we have my personal favorite. This is Sons of Northern Darkness. This is their 2002 release, with such songs as One by One, Sons of Northern Darkness, Tyrants, In My Kingdom Cold, and Beyond the North Waves, which is probably my favorite Immortal song out of all Immortal. That is just such a... It's such... You know what? Some people would say, well, it's not really black metal kind of heavy. Trust me, that song is heavy. It's like the atmosphere that it creates, the aura, it's just, it's so powerful. And we got Blizzard Beast finally. I had made that mistake on the other one, which tracks like Blizzard Beast and Battlefields and Mountains of Might. This one came out in 1997. I had gotten this one at Rock Fantasy as well. Rock Fantasy is like the best place to find crazy black metal shit. Then we got this one that I had gotten off of eBay about 15 years ago. True Kings of Norway. With several different bands. I keep it in my Immortal section. But it's got, looks like Ancient, Dimmu Borgir, Emperor, Immortal, and whatever that one says. I'm not even sure. But from what I had gathered from somebody on the record and CD collectors that I have on Facebook, this is actually rare. I'm not sure how much I paid for it 15 years ago, but it's still in the cellophane. I never even opened it. So, if it is rare, let me know. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at some of my Metallicas. I don't really have a lot. Because I would never submit myself to getting Saint Anger or any of that other fucking crap that they've come out with. So this is the 1988 And Justice for All, which a lot of people would consider the downfall of Metallica in its very early stages. I've heard people say that they hate this album. I think this album is incredible. It's heavy, it's fast, it's angry. But there's a lot of people out there that believe that right after Cliff Burton died, that was it. Then we have Load, which I absolutely hated when it came out in a lot of ways, because I was so used to thrashing Metallica. Even the Black Album Metallica, I appreciated. The thing about Load is that some of the songs were very catchy. Tracks like Until It Sleeps, King Nothing, Hero of the Day is, But there are two songs that I really adored on this album because they were very haunting in a way, and at the same time relaxing, which would be Thorn Within and The Outlaw Torn, which I consider very close to my heart, oddly enough. Real quick, let me go over some of the tracks on And Justice for All. You got Blackened, And Justice for All, the title. Eye of the Beholder, One, Shortest Straw, Frayed End of Sanity, To Live Is to Die. Which I believe To Live Is to Die is actually a poem that Cliff Burton wrote before he died, that they wound up using in a song. Then we got the 1986 Master of Puppets, Cliff Burton's last album, with tracks like Battery, Master of Puppets, The Thing That Should Not Be, Welcome Home, Disposable Heroes, Leper Messiah, Orion, Damage Incorporated. Fantastic album. I've always said that Master of Puppets was my absolute favorite, but that is starting to change after years. I think I appreciate an album much more than this, and we're going to get to it soon. Then we got the 1984 Metallica Ride the Lightning. This is the remaster for the 30-year anniversary, I believe it was. Songs such as Fight Fire with Fire, Ride the Lightning, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black, Trapped Under Ice, Escaped, Creeping Death, Call of Cthulhu. Excellent album. Excellent album. And one of my things is, you're not a metalhead until you have this shirt. I'm sorry, because there are so many of these shirts. So iconic. This one is becoming my absolute favorite Metallica. I think I really underestimated it a lot as a teen. This is the 30-year anniversary remaster. Songs such as Hit the Lights, Four Horsemen, Motor Breath, Jump into Fire, Whiplash, No Remorse, Seek and Destroy. I started humming this album at work today, and I had to immediately put it in. Metallica Kill 'Em All. So amazing. like a well-oiled machine. Absolutely. This is the new 2016 Hardwired to Self-Destruct Metallica album. A lot of people go back and forth with this album. Some say it's okay. Some say it's fucking, crap. Metallica have lost a lot of their thrash metal fans. Not to say that they wouldn't see them live anyway. They still have a humongous following. In my opinion, I think the music sounds good. The music has gotten back to the thrashy kind of roots. But the cover is fucking stupid. It's like, to me it's just cheesy and shallow and trying way too hard. Like, look at this. It looks like they're trying to impress like a bunch of 15-year-olds. I think the lyrics are really dumb. The names of the songs are just... I mean, I could understand you could run out of, shit to sing about or to write lyrics about. But I don't know. It just doesn't grab me. And then at the same time, they're touring with Avenged Sevenfold, and you got, that's obviously a fucking cash grab. Why the fuck would anyone want to tour with those fucking... Let me just end that, because it's just gonna piss me off. So then we got the Metallica self-titled The Black Album, which came out in 1991. A lot of people would say this was the downfall of Metallica. This was where Metallica changed because of the whole Bob Rock thing. With famous tracks such as Enter the Sandman, Sad But True, Unforgiven, Wherever I May Roam, Through the Never, Wolf and Man, Nothing Else Matters, My Friend of Misery, shit like that. I absolutely love this album. It is a bit played out. Some people would be afraid to admit it, but this album is what exposed Metallica and got people into listening to Metallica and figuring out that 9 times out of 10 their favorite album would be an album before this. Then we got the 1998 Garage Inc. Metallica, which has a bunch of cover songs. And it also has Garage Days, the infamous Garage Days tracks. Some with Cliff Burton, some with Jason Newsted. With tracks such as Free Speech for the Dumb, It's Electric, Turn the Page, Die Die My Darling, Whiskey in a Jar. And then you got the Garage Days Revisited, 87, Helpless, The Small Hours. Then you got 84, Am I Evil, Blitzkrieg. Then you got 88 to 91, Bread Fan, The Prince, Stone Cold Crazy. And you got 95, Damage Case, Overkill, Stone Dead Forever. So this one was pretty big because it had a lot of older unreleased shit that people had been trying to get their hands on for a while. But unfortunately, people still had to look at their shitty ass short hair and yeah. Last but not least, we have the re-release of the Metallica Live Shit Binge and Purge, which includes 3 DVDs or 3 CDs and 2 DVDs. This is for anyone who didn't get the box, the big box. Like I still have my big box. So this has the 2 CDs in Mexico City, and then it has the DVDs for one in Seattle and the two of them for the San Diego show. It comes with a little book thing and the stencil as well. So this has tracks such as Sandman, Creep, Harvester of Sorrow, Sanitarium, Sad But True, Wolf and Man, Master of Puppets, Seek and Destroy, Battery. The same ones that are on the other ones, except, the box either had VHS and cassette tapes or VHS and CDs. Alright, what is next? Let's see. I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's so fucking funny. Let's take a look at some of the incantations I have. Alright, I don't know how many incantations there are, but I only have 4 of them. And I had never heard of incantation before until I had seen an interview with Stephen Keeler at Rock Fantasy on a local Elmville school network. He had mentioned that Incantation had been at the shop before. I think they're a New York band. But anyway, this is like really heavy death metal. Like even the name itself is almost haunting in a way. Like this stuff is it's pretty fucking brutal. You got the guy in a Black Sabbath shirt back there, so I mean, I guess, they got some great influences and shit like that. And we got, when the hell did this one come out? This was one of their newer ones, I think. I said one of their newer ones. This came out in 2000. This came out 17 years ago. Good Lord. I really haven't listened to much Incantation. I guess I should. When the hell did this one come out? This one came out in 1998. Very creepy. I've always found Incantation to be a very creepy band. Like, very powerful in a way. Alright, let's take a look at one more. Let's take a look at some of my Black Sabbaths before I get to the rare box. So we're going to start with Black Sabbath, Masters of Reality, which came out in... So this one has some famous hits such as Sweet Leaf and Children of the Grave. Into the Void is actually my favorite track on here. Then we got Black Sabbath, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. With Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Fluff. Killing Yourself to Live, Who Are You, Looking for Today. So this one came out in 1974. It's got that really wicked artwork. Then we got the one that everyone is familiar with, Black Sabbath Paranoid from 1970. With War Pigs, Paranoid, Planet Caravan, Iron Man, Electric Funeral, Hand of Doom, Rat Salad, and Jack the Stripper / Fairies Wear Boots. Yeah, fairies wear boots and you gotta all believe me. Then there's my personal favorite, the original Black Sabbath from 1969/70. With tracks like Black Sabbath, The Wizard, Wasp, Behind the Wall of Sheep, NIB, Wicked World, A Bit of Finger, Sleeping Village, Warning. Love this track. And last but not least, we got Black Sabbath Volume 4, Wheels of Confusion, Tomorrow's Dream, Changes, Supernaut, Snowblind, and Under the Sun, stuff like that. I really should get, what's that one called? Sabotage. I looked it up on this other cell phone. Yeah, Sabotage is one that I should really get. This one has that song, Symptom of the Universe. Would be a great pick to get. Alright, so since we had looked at some Metallica CDs, I felt that it would be necessary to check out the original Metallica Live Shit Binge and Purge box. Let's check it out. Alright, so open it up. This is what it looks like inside. In all of its glory. So to start off with, we got the double CD. Is it double CD or 3 CDs? 3 CDs. Yeah. This is the Mexico City show. I don't know why that's there. It's kind of strange. Alright, anyway. It's got the same little book thing as the other one. Then we got the stencil, which I might have used one time just to trace something out, not for spray paint purposes. And we got this nice thick book. Shows pictures from the shows. It's got the Snake Pit sticker in there somewhere. There it is. 1991-92 Snake Pit. Sweet. Then we got the 3 VHS. 2 of them go together for San Diego. And we got the Live Shit Binge and Purge Seattle from 1989, I believe. So that is the Metallica box. I paid about $100 for this. Maybe 90, 89. I think it's like $89 for that back in 1999. Now I see it on eBay for like $40, so is nothing fucking sacred? Alright, I didn't check out any CDs on this side, so let's check out some of my sloppy seconds. This is a band that an old friend of mine in school had introduced me to, and I still don't know very many people that have ever heard of these guys. I think they're from Indiana, and they're punk. And I think they're the only punk band that I even like. They've always had really gratuitous songs, such as I'm So Fucked Up, Lynchtown, USA, If I Had a Woman, Someone Else's Pills, Jerry's Kids, Yuppies, the Pop My Dick song. This one I never even opened. This one's Knock Your Block Off. A lot of these albums came out in the late 80s and early 90s. Like this one is 93. This one I believe was 1980, 87 or 88. Then we got More Trouble Than They're Worth with songs such as Queen of Outer Space, The Thing from Uranus, 15 Minutes or It's Free, Let's Kill the Trendy, Drop That Chick, Smashed Again. And I found this over at a novelty shop. This is supposed to be making fun of the Metallica garage days. Won't grow up. I want to go home. Poor little rich girl. Damn dog. Kill. TV party. This came out sometime in the 90s, I believe. Oh, it says 2000 right there. Then they also put out a live album, No Time for Tuning, which is, kind of weird, especially since, like I said, I really don't know anyone that knows these guys. I mean, I've posted them on a couple of my groups on Facebook, and some people have said that, they've checked them out. The hell is this? I gotta find out what's on there. I think that's a Sloppy Seconds mix that I made. And then there's Destroyed. I Don't Want to Be a Homosexual. Come Back Tracy, which is about Tracy Lord, I believe. Take You Home. Black Roses. Running from the CIA. The Horror of Party Beach. So Fucked Up. Germany. Janie is a Nazi. Good Lord. I like them though, but so if you're a punk fan, even if you're not a punk fan, check them out. They're really funny. Think of them as being like a punk version of MOD. And tell me what you think. So that's Sloppy Seconds. Alright, I'm out of here.